Hi, everybody. I hope your new year is off to a good start. I just wanted to come on for a couple of minutes and talk to you about what's coming up for us as a church family here early in this new year. And by that, I mean one specific thing. There are many good things coming up. Kairos is really less than 3 months away now and things like that. But this thing is beginning on Monday. We are going to enter into a 21-day fast as a church. And that's going to begin on Monday. It's going to run through the 25th of January. Now, we've done this kind of thing before and had great participation. And I'm expecting nothing less this time and really looking forward to sharing this time with you. And if you're already really familiar with fasting, maybe you just say, hey, I'm already down for this and I'm going to go for it. But if you're not real familiar with it, or if it's something that you have questions about, hang with me just for a minute or two. Fasting is a practice of the people of God that goes back not just centuries, it goes back millennia. And you find it Old Testament and New Testament. Most importantly, you find it in the life of Jesus. And when he talked about fasting himself, which he practiced personally, but he talks about it as if he were expecting his followers to do it. Jesus, when he teaches on fasting, starts the conversation by saying, when you fast, not if you fast, but when you fast. So he's expecting this of us. And fasting is something that is largely ignored amongst Christians, at least in the West. And that's really unfortunate because the Bible attaches a lot of significance to it in various ways. And as we go through the course of our fast together, and I post things online each day, we'll talk about what some of those things are. But for instance, just real quickly, breakthrough in certain areas, guidance in certain areas, freedom and deliverance in certain areas, healing in certain places. All of these things at times in Scripture are connected to fasting. So it's a powerful thing. And then on top of that, there's simply the overarching sort of idea behind fasting, which is that I am denying myself and making space in my life and in my soul for more of God to take over that space and for God to move into that place. So fasting usually is physical fasting. Traditionally, it was giving up food or giving up certain foods. Fasting can also look like giving up other things, giving up pursuits, giving up hobbies, giving up certain kinds of media, things of that nature. And so as you begin to think about participating in this fast, please start talking to the Lord about what that fast would look like for you. And I know for many people, we tend to think about fasting nowadays, and this is how a lot of pastors will talk about it, and YouTubers and so forth. They'll talk about, I'm going to give up TV, or I'm going to give up YouTube, or I'm going to give up Facebook or whatever, or Instagram or something like that. And those are all absolutely valid. But I do really want to encourage you to at least pray about this. Pray about some food aspect to your fast. I've just found in my years of practicing fasting that there is no fast I've ever done that is quite so difficult as a food fast. There's something about that just takes your fasting to a place that other kinds of fasting, in my experience, just don't quite get to. So I would encourage you, and that doesn't mean that you don't eat for 21 days. It might mean you give up a meal a day for 21 days, or it might mean you give up a food group for 21 days. But just talk to the Lord about it. And then we're going to enter into this together, and I'm really, really excited about what God is going to do. And I thank you so much for the feedback you gave me about the Advent devotional that I did along with Emily. And we're going to be doing, when I say we're, I mean as a church, we're going to be encouraging you again with daily kinds of things during this fast. And we would love to hear from you on that as well. Your feedback means a lot to me personally. And then it gives me stories to share. I don't always name names, but I share those stories with other people, and it's very encouraging. So it's going to be fun to see what God does with all of this. And we want him to get a lot of glory out of our lives this new year, and I can't think of a better way to position ourselves for that than by engaging in this fast together. Look forward to doing this with you. And again, if I haven't already told you, Happy New Year.